me and help me to share to, yes, help me to share. Good evening. Right, I am streaming on both Facebook and YouTube. Unfortunately, I can go on TikTok, the other side. And we have to talk about trending issues at the moment, the social issues, what is trending. Let us create awareness for what is going on at the moment. And we need to talk about things going on in our country for the benefit of those people. It's not all of us that we are open to um, news, that what is going on. Like this evening, I'm just coming on board. Then I saw this news, I saw that news. I said, what is going on? What is going on? Let us be guided. We all want peace for our country. We all want peace in our community. We want peace in everywhere. So, peace, peace, peace all the way. I can relate with what is happening in River State and what is happening now in Oyo State, as they were jubilating in Agidigbo for the what happened today in courts regarding the incident that happened during December period, regarding the case of Alhaji Oriyomi and former Olori of our Papa Oba Oni Adeyeye, his former wife, Olori Sheila Kuala Naomi, and the principal of the school, Ansarudin Secondary School. Yes, we want to talk about it. What happened in court today? What is happening in River State? Yes, non-derogatory comments. We just want to know what is the situation. Why does the president declare a state of emergency in River State? What is happening? I am going to be reading some news to you from Abuja. What has happened? And it's from a reliable source that I got the information. And I'm going to be, you can call in, chatting, to show us or to tell us what you know about the situation, the current situation in River State, about governor or whoever, what is happening. We don't know, we want to know. That's why if you hear, kindly come on to tell us more and more about what's happening in River State, in Oyo State today. Yes, I'm going to be talking about the Oyo State stampede. The Oyo State stampede that happened, in December, shortly before Christmas. We all remember the incident that occurred in December when Olori Naomi was trying to do good evening, you're welcome on board. Yes, we all know what happened during that period. The stamping that happened during the time Olori Naomi went to Oyo State to celebrate Christmas giveaway to children in one of the secondary school in Ibadan. So they were detained for 14 days. Thereafter, they were released, and what happened after that is they've been asking to come, during the process, Today, they were in court today again. And finally, they have dropped the criminal charges against the three of them. And the case stems from the tragic stampede. I will be reading from the legit source. The Oyo State government has formally dropped criminal charges against Naomi Shilekwala, former wife of the Oni of Ife, Alhaji Oriyomi and Sons, owner of Agidigbo FM, and Abdullahi Fashasi, principal of Islamic High School, Basharun, Ibadan. The case stems from the tragic stampede that claimed the lives of over 35 children during a festive event in December 2024. And following the court's decision, on Thursday, the defendants appear visibly relieved, exchanging smiles and pleasantries after their discharge from the case. After confirming the developments, Oyo State Attorney General Abiodun Aikomo addressed journalists after the court session. Speaking of the matter, the Oyo State Attorney General Abiodun Aikomo address said, "It was an unfortunate incident that led to the death of many. May their soul rest in perfect peace. And may we not witness such again in every areas of our life in our country. And may the family not see the kind of death in the family again. We pray for their soul." And you see, in law, whenever death occurs and the circumstances are not natural, the law will take its course. So the state responded by filing charges against the person implicated in the investigation. In the course of doing that, we actually wanted to prosecute, but the affected person showed empathy. They showed compassion. And as far as human beings can do, they tried to soothe the feelings of the affected parties. And in the circumstances, we felt the essence of prosecution. We felt the essence of prosecution is not to kill people or persecute them. It is in the interest of justice to discontinue these charges. And that is what happened today. Exactly. This incident that occurred, the stampede that occurred that claimed the lives of so many in Ibadan just shortly before the Christmas, is not an intentional act. Only that the organizer were not expecting, they were not expecting as much children as they thought would be. The turnover was more than what they expect. The turnover was more than what they expect, so the court felt it wasn't an intentional act. And the people that were involved, they said they showed empathy, they showed compassion. So thereby, this is the reason and this is the why they have discharged them. Yeah. 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 Ẹ má bínú. I still have the cough, but so talking about that, Oriyomi and the case of Stampede. I'm just reading from there. So the incident, the case arose from the tragic stampede at Islamic High School Basharun during a children's event in December 2024, which resulted in the death of dozens of young children. The incident left victims' families and the public in shock, marking one of the worst tragedies in recent memory in Oyo State. During the trial, the prosecution, led by the Attorney General, initially opposed bail, citing the severity of the case and the need for justice for the victims. However, the defense team argued that accused had cooperated with investigation and did not pose a flight risk. Enieleni, what flight risk do they want to pose? Because Ikoto Shele, what happened wasn't a natural, it wasn't an intentional, it wasn't an intentional act. What happened in Agidigbo, what's it called, in Islamic High School, that December wasn't an intentional act. It was just a coincidence. It was just a coincidence that claims the life of children. And we pray that the family that were involved, this family that lost their life, Ọlọ́run abawa dá wọn sí, á bu yẹ̀pẹ̀ burúkú kúrò ní ilé wọn àti ọ̀nà wọn. Ẹ má bínú, mò ń bọ̀. I'm just trying to. Oluwafemi Olarewaju. Yes, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah. So that is that about get a mentor suite. Okay. Are we get a mentor suite now? Right. So that is that about the Oriyomi's case. About the Oriyomi's case, and we want to sincerely say thank you to Oyo State government that has showed compassion, that showed empathy too towards these people, the organizers of the event, because wọn kò sẹ́ni tí ó mọ̀ ṣe, kò sẹ́ni tó gbàdúrà pé kí ó lose ọmọ tàbí kí ìdílé wọn kó lose èèyàn. It was just an unplanned. Good evening, King Solomon. You're welcome on board. Kò sẹ́ni tó gbàdúrà, ẹ bá mi share sí àwọn platforms yìí, àwọn groups yìí, ẹ bá mi share. Kò sẹ́ni tí ó gbàdúrà. Kò sẹ́ni tó gbàdúrà pé kí irú ẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹyọ kọ́kọ́. I think it was just it was just a coincidence, to be honest. Àwọn náà wọ́n ti kọ́ lesson, wọ́n ti learn ní pé next time you cannot compare Oyo State. Population Oyo State lásán, ó tó ìlú kan. that when you are coming to do something in Oyo State, when you set 5,000, make sure you are looking for 10,000 capacity space. And make sure that the place is well secured, that nobody can jump in, nobody can throw anybody in. If you don't have a pass, if you don't have a number, you cannot come in. You cannot come in. So, because if you actually look at the incident, to be honest, no, let me invite, oh, no, cancel. Look at me, I made a mistake. Sorry. Juliana Oladiro. While you are talking, I'll go and get a mentor. You know, if you actually look at the situation, because èmi fúnra mi mo bá wọn polówó lórí péjì yìí wípé nǹkan báyìí ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ nìbàdàn o. Ìwọ tó bá lọ́mọdé dá sí. Hello, good evening. You're welcome on board.
Good evening, your princess.
Ṣé dáadáa lẹ wà o?
Sorry,
Hmm.
why they call me?
It's okay.
Something out of mentor should be by your side.
I'll get one.
Sorry?
I'll get one. So, bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ, à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní December ká tó mẹ́nu lọ, because our topic today is about social issues. And when we say social issues, we're going to be talking about different things that is happening around us. We'll just mention it, we talk about it, we learn from it, and that's all we do. So, talking about the Oyo State Stampede, tó ṣẹlẹ̀, and we found out today that the organizers, they have all been granted, they've all been discharged, not granted, they've all been discharged, free to go, because they believe that it wasn't an intentional. Sorry? They have withdrawn the case. Okay.
What they allege them of being withdrawn by the Oyo State government, we sincerely appreciate them.
Okay.
Èèyàn náà ni èèyàn máa jẹ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Tí Oríyọmí ò bá ṣe dáadáa ni àníráwọn èèyàn dìde sí i. Queen Naomi náà tó náà bá jẹ́ èèyàn tó dáa náà ni àníráwọn èèyàn dìde sí wọn. Gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ yìí pẹ̀lú ìjọba Ọ̀yọ́ State àti ọlọ́lá jùlọ wa onímọ̀ ẹ̀rọ Ṣèyí Mákindé, wọ́n jẹ́ èèyàn tí wọ́n jẹ́ pé èèyàn dáadáa ni wọ́n, tọ́lọ́ ń dẹ̀ kẹ́ wọn dáadáa. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ ti ẹ̀gbẹ́ síwájú tọ̀hún tó ti pẹ́ àti tó ti kúrègbè ni wọ́n gbọ́ ni, ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ò bá máa ṣe báyìí, ṣùgbọ́n nítorí wípé wọn ò gbọ́ oríṣiríṣi ọ̀rọ̀ òkèèrè ǹdẹ́ ìyẹn tún ní pé Oríyọmí Hamzat tó jẹ́ pé àwọn gangan ni wọ́n wá tún pè àtàwọn yòókù wọ́n jẹ́ èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé èèyàn dáadáa ni máa yẹn ó pẹ́.
ìyẹn Alhaji Oríyọmí àbí.
Alhaji Oríyọmí is a very very good man.
ẹ̀yin lẹ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. How many people knows Alhaji Oríyọmí? Ẹ̀yin lẹ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹ̀yin mọ̀ wọ́n dáadáa nítorí pé.
Èmi ti mọ Alhaji Oríyọmí ó ti pẹ́ o, láti ayé ìgbà tí wọ́n ti ń jí tó máa ń jí sáàrì táwọn náà máa ń jí àwọn èèyàn fún sáàrì nígbà yẹn wọ́n wà nínú Cocoa House. nínú Cocoa House ní Dùgbẹ̀.
Okay.
Pé níbi ẹ̀yìn ọ́fíìsì wa báyìí náà ti máa kó àwọn èèyàn tí èrò máa pọ̀. Gbogbo nǹkan téèyàn fi ń ṣàwẹ̀ lọ́dọọdún ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ náà tí wọ́n máa ń pè fún wọn.
So Alhaji Oríyọmí ti máa ń ṣe charity wọn, kì í ṣe ní náà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ charity tó máa ń ṣe, kì í ṣe nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa ṣe.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ó ti pẹ́ tálàjì ti ń ṣe charity yẹn for a very long time. Àwọn tó ń mọ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀ irú wa yìí tá a bá ń sọ wọ́n lè má dá wa mọ̀, ṣe mọ̀ pé èèyàn mélòó ni wọ́n fẹ́ mọ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ó ti pẹ́ gan-an tálàjì ti ń ṣe àwọn charity yẹn tí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn sì ti mọ̀ wọ́n, gbogbo ayé ti fojú sí wọn lára pé nǹkan tọkùnrin yìí ṣe ẹjọ́ ṣé irú èèyàn tó bá wá ń ṣe ìfúndò gan onímọ̀ ẹ̀rọ Ṣèyí Mákindé gan wọn tí wà ní orí àga wọn tí ì ṣe gómìnà gbà yẹn. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé torí pé good credit tí wọ́n gbọ́ nípa wọn òun lọ́lọ́ ṣe lò wọ́n fún wọn láti jẹ́ kọ́rọ̀ yẹn níyanjú bó ṣe níyanjú yẹn.
So ìyẹn mìíní wípé gbogbo ìwà tí
àwọn èèyàn tó ṣagbátẹrù rẹ̀, àwọn tó sọpọ́ọ̀tì wọn, àwọn tó wà pẹ̀lú wọn tí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn fi níyanjú. Àdúpẹ́ o.
Olúwa ṣe o. So ìyẹn mìíní wípé gbogbo ìwà tí èèyàn bá ń wù
ló máa ń count.
ó máa ń tẹ̀lé èèyàn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ó máa ń tẹ̀lé èèyàn. Ẹni tó ṣe dáadáa kò tí ì rí nǹkan gbà. Àmìlè ìtàṣẹ tí ò rí nǹkan tí ò ṣe dáadáa. Ẹni tó ṣe dáadáa kì í rí nǹkan gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹni kankan ká tó wá sọ ẹni tí ò ṣe dáadáa.
Yorùbá ní ìwà rere lẹ̀ṣọ́ ènìyàn.
Òun lẹ̀ṣọ́ ènìyàn. Ṣé ẹ rí màá yẹn Oríyọmí Hamzat? Bí tẹ́ẹ̀tì kò ì gbéraga bẹ́yẹn kankan. Tó ẹ bá rí láàrin
ìyẹn Alhaji Oríyọmí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ so mọ́ lọ́rùn bí ó ṣe dúró tí mo wò yín lélẹ̀. Ó ní mọ́tò tó fẹ́ jẹ́ òpé. Àwọn fúnra wọn gan wọn mọ̀ báwọn èèyàn nífẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn tó tó bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Nígbà tọ́rọ̀ yìí ṣẹlẹ̀ ni àwọn gan rí pé àṣọdá kí ẹ̀ máa ṣe báyìí.
Mo rí nígbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ṣẹlẹ̀ níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn-ún, èmi fúnra mi dẹ̀ ń sunkún pé kí leléyìí ẹ gbà mí, kì í ṣe nǹkan tó plan leléyìí, wọn ò mọwọ́ wọn ò mẹsẹ̀. Wọn ò mọwọ́ wọn ò mẹsẹ̀. Even olórí Naomi fúnra ẹ̀ ìyẹn gan tó lọ síbàdàn. Ilé òfin rẹ̀ intention tó ní òun kọ́ ló bá yìí. Nǹkan tó ní lọ́kàn òun kọ́ ló bá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí nǹkan tá a rò bá nǹkan tá a ń rò jẹ́ ni.
Aṣáàdúpẹ́ Abálájí Oríyọmí abáwọn dúpẹ́ lórí ìfọ̀rọ̀ tiwa náà abáwọn dúpẹ́ pé àkóbá àdábá Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kán rí o. Àkóbá ní gbogbo ọ̀nà Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kán rí o, àtàwọn àti ìdílé wọn àti gbogbo àwọn tó ń bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kán rí o. Àkóbá àdábá ó kéré ni kò ní súnmọ́ wọn. Ẹni títí ẹ bá ti jóná Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kó súnmọ́ wọn o. Ẹni táyé ti tọwọ́ bọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ tó ti rò pé kò ní súnmọ́ wọn lágbára Jésù o. Abáwọn yọ congratulations to Alhaji Oríyọmí olórí Naomi àti principal of Asarudeen grammar school ní Ìbàdàn. Congratulations o. Èmi wá my candid advice to anybody that you want to go and do Christmas grief away, you want to àbíkílẹ̀ ni mo sọ advice wo lẹ́yìn lè fún wọn.
Ẹ tẹ̀ gbọ́, Alhaji náà máa ń sọ, Alhaji ní èyàn kan ìgbọ́n tán, Alhaji ó ní èèyàn kan ìjáwádé, gbogbo èèyàn ni wọ́n máa ń pè ní tàn mọ́. Wọ́n ní kò sẹ́ni tó gbọ́n tán, ẹni tó bá mọ̀ pé òun ti gbọ́ tán a jẹ́ pé ó ti ń fira rẹ̀ wọ́nà nìyẹn.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Àwọn náà oríṣiríṣi àwọn àmọ̀ràn náà làwọn èèyàn ti gbà wọ́n pé ní ìsìn tó bá fẹ́ ṣerú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n wá ibi tó tóbi jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ tó tóbi jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ tí ó gba èèyàn tó dẹ̀ wà well secured tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n á dẹ̀ ní oríṣiríṣi àwọn àmì ìdánimọ̀ tí wọ́n fi máa mú ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan wọlé. Àwọn ọmọ yóò máa ju ara wọn látòrí fẹ́ǹsì wọlé. Nítorí pé ẹ bá gbọ́ nínú fọ́nrán tí ìyá màmá Queen Naomi jù síta yìí pé bí wọ́n ti máa ń ṣe nìyẹn bọ́dún mẹ́wàá ní nǹkan ti ń ṣe.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kí wọ́n ṣe máa ṣe.
Nígbà tí èèyàn ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe nǹkan rẹ bẹ́yẹn tó yẹ pé irú nǹkan burúkú bẹ́yẹn ò ṣẹlẹ̀ tó wá di pé àwọn fẹ́ wá bàdàn. Ẹni tí wọ́n tún wá mọ̀ tó tún jẹ́ gbajúgbajà tí wọ́n tún lè lò tó jẹ́ pé tó máa sọ yóò tètè wà wọ́n fi lè rí kinní yẹn pé tí gbogbo èèyàn náà tó wá lò. Ṣé ẹ ti rí i pé iṣẹ́ àwọn èèyàn burúkú náà ara ẹ̀ ni?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
So adúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ náà pé everything kó lọ bó ṣe kó lọ. Níjọ́ tá à ń sọ yìí in fact inú ọ́fíìsì mo wà jẹ́ ìfúnṣà.
Wọ́n ní ìjọ́ tí ẹ̀dá bá níṣòro ni èèyàn máa mọ ta ló fẹ́ràn ẹ ta ni ò fẹ́ràn ẹ ta ló fẹ́ràn ẹ ta ni ò fẹ́ràn ẹ ta ni ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ ẹ because mo rántí níjọ́ yẹn tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ìjọ́ yẹn lọ́lọ́run fi inú àwọn aṣebi kan hàn à ń gbọ́ adẹ̀ ń rí táwọn èèyàn sọ ẹ kọ́ náà lọ fẹ̀wọ̀n dánra wọn ṣe bó ti ráwọn kan lẹ́wọ̀n rí kíní kan.
Ṣèbí tó bá jẹ́ pé lórí nǹkan tí ò dáa ló ń ṣe ni níwọ̀n bá ìgbà tó bá ti jẹ́ pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe tó dáa ni ṣèbí nígbà tí Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ rí ní ti pé lórí tó ń ṣe tó dáa ni nǹkan tó ń ṣe ṣe wá rí báyọ̀ náà ló padà já sí.
Ayọ̀ ló padà já sí.
So gbogbo yẹn ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yìn ni.
Gbogbo nǹkan tí ẹ̀dá bá ń ṣe láyé yìí kó ṣáà máa fi ti Ọlọ́run síwájú nítorí wípé tó o bá fi ti Ọlọ́run síwájú tó o fi tèèyàn síwájú èèyàn máa jẹ̀bi Ọlọ́run ó máa jẹ̀bi èèyàn á tún jẹ gbàbọ̀ níbẹ̀.
Àwọn èèyàn ó yọ̀ wọ́n o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn èèyàn máa yọ̀ wọ́n ní ìrìn àjò yẹn àwọn èèyàn á máa yọ̀ wọ́n nítorí because àwọn èèyàn kan tilẹ̀ sọ pé is it the only broadcaster? Is it the only radio station? Is it the only what's it called? Kí náà ti máa ń pè wọ́n yìí ná? Human kìnnìkan radio. Yes, human something radio, you know, like wọ́n máa sọ pé ṣé Àgídìgbò náà ni ó dàbí Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ family náà ni, you know, they have so many broadcasters, they have so many humanity radio that people go to. Most of them wọ́n máa ń gbowó lọ́wọ́ wọn, but you coming to all these two national radios, what's it called, radios, they don't collect a dime from you. All what they want from you is to be truthful. Whatever situation tó bá gbé wá sọ́dọ̀ wọn gbà pé òótọ́ ni. Ó gbẹ́jọ́ wá fún wọn ìyẹn ò mean wípé ó máa jàre. Yóò rẹ́rìn jáde ni. Ìyẹn ò dẹ̀ mean wípé torí pé ó gbẹ́jọ́ wá ìyẹn ò mean pé torí pé ó gbẹ́jọ́ wá kó o fi wípé ó máa jàre lọ. No, they will listen to both parties. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ṣọ́rọ̀ yìí o ṣàṣìlè mẹ́ǹdẹ̀ ṣàṣìlè túntò àbá àlè túntò. They will investigate into the matter. So, yes. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So èèyàn wọ́n ní tó tọrọ wọ́n ní tí rọ́bà lọ lógún ọdún tó bá lọ́jọ́ ọjọ́ kan tọrọ apàdà ta.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Òun rọ yẹn ṣe rí bó ṣe fáìn tó bó ṣe gùn tó yẹn kì í pẹ́ já. Kì í pẹ́ já.
Ó lágbára.
Tó bá ti pẹ́ báyìí ìjọ náà là
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
òótọ́ yẹn nígbà tó bá máa fara hàn sí yóò dàbí gbogbo nǹkan ti bàjẹ́ ni yóò dàbí gbogbo ṣùgbọ́n ọjọ́ tó bá fara hàn ìjọ náà ni wọ́n tètè wá ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mọ̀ pé àṣé nǹkan tọkùnrin ṣe ni bọ́rọ̀ ọ̀la Alhaji Oríyọmí Hamzat bọ́rọ̀ rẹ̀ ṣe rí gangan nìyẹn. ṣé ìyẹn tó kún òótọ́ dání tó jẹ́ pé gbogbo tó ń sọ gbogbo tó ń ṣe tí gbogbo yín sì rí pé òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ló gbé dání tí ò bá sí rọ́mọ tí kò máa ń mọ àmúlùmọ́lá mọ́ kò sí nǹkan kan tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ ìtẹ́lẹ̀ omi ò bá rí kó dánwò ìtẹ́lẹ̀ omi ò bá rí kó ṣe àwọn kan máa ṣe náà àwọn kan máa ṣe náà ni nígbà báyà tó tọrọ bá bá wọn àpàdà mọ ṣáà ní gbogbo àwọn tó ń sọ pé kó náà lọ fi ara gbẹ̀wọ̀n kó lọ ṣe kìnìkan ẹ dákun nínú
ẹni tọ́lọ́run ò bá ti pe tiẹ̀ lẹ́wọ̀n ẹni tí ò bá ti rìn ní bèbè ẹ̀wọ̀n kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ ṣe tó ṣe fẹ́ lọ sẹ́wọ̀n kí ló fa ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀n ní nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. àbí àbí nígbà tó bá rò tọrọ ńlẹ̀ tó ní sọ.
kò má gbé kalẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ kò mọ̀ tún mọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n kàn ṣá sọ̀rọ̀ jàpá so lẹ́yìn gbogbo àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn àhesọ ọ̀rọ̀ ni tí wọ́n sọ tó bálùkù mọ̀ ń sọ ló ń sọ yẹn àdúpẹ́ o lórí dùn o
olúwa ṣeun àdúpẹ́ o orun ayọ̀ ni Naomi à ń sùn lálẹ́ yìí àti Alhaji Oríyọmí orun ayọ̀ ni gbogbo wọn máa sùn.
báwọn èèyàn burúkú ẹ wò gbà yẹn tí wọ́n lọ mú fídíò Alhaji bóyá nínú ọ́fíìsì ẹ̀ ni tó ti ń ṣe happiness is free náà ló ti ṣe àfilẹ̀ tó ti ń jó tó ti ń yọ̀ wọ́n ṣe lọ post ẹ̀ nìyẹn wọ́n bá ló tún lọ ń jó wọ́n ló ń ṣe fídíò mo ní mo wá wo fídíò yẹn dáadáa mo ní fídíò ilé mà ti pẹ́.
wọ́n tẹ̀ tún gbé kan recently mo rò pé ìyẹn tó gbé recently yìí wọ́n gbé kan wọ́n ní pé Alhaji Oríyọmí pé kíní yẹn ó ṣàgbé fídíò yẹn old video ni o bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wípé kíní yẹn ṣe ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nìbàdàn ní sí just to disrupt the country again just to disrupt the situation tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ why are people like this ṣé ẹlòmíì fẹ́ máa fi create issues wọ́n fẹ́ fi dàlúrú wọ́n fẹ́ máa fi create problems ẹlòmíì dẹ̀ fi look for traffic sórí page.
àwọn èèyàn boko ò lè tán lórí ilẹ̀ èèyàn lè pẹ́ lórí ilẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn burúkú.
Jésù Kristi.
àwọn àsìtá ní èèyàn ní kọ́lọ́ yà wá àwọn èèyàn bí wọ́n ní láàrin bíbélì ní láàrin àwọn ènìyàn mi làwọn ènìyàn bí wà. ìjọba ò láti fẹ́ dá wọn mọ̀.
ó lágbára o.
Ọlọ́run pàwọ́ ayọ̀ ni láti fi mọ̀ pé èèyàn burúkú ni wọ́n. so gbogbo iṣẹ́ bí wọn gbogbo èrò wọn gbogbo ìkan bí tí wọ́n plan gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá gbogbo ẹ̀ ni Ọlọ́run fi àṣírí rẹ̀ hàn àwọn èèyàn àwọn olólùfẹ́ Alhaji Oríyọmí ṣùgbọ́n kankan nù gbogbo iṣẹ́ bí yẹn kò sí tó wá sí ìmúṣẹ.
ìwọ ṣáà máa ṣe rere.
Success náà tún padà mú bọ̀.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni success náà tún padà ń gbọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ tún padà ṣe rí gidi ní lágídígbò Ọlọ́run túbọ̀ wọ́n ní ilé ọba tó jó lọ́rọ̀ Alhaji Oríyọmí ilé ọba tó jó ẹwà ló tún bù sí ni fún máà nìyẹn gbogbo ẹ̀ kàn tún ṣe régédé sí wọ́n gbogbo ìgbà tó fi wà ní custody yẹn náà wọ́n bí gbogbo wọ́n nítorí ẹ̀ nígbà míì ilé ayé yìí I learned a lesson. Kí ni lesson tí mo learn? Ni wípé ilé ayé yìí tó bá ń gun òkè máa fàwọn èèyàn dání. Especially tó bá jẹ́ wípé ìwọ tó ní iléeṣẹ́ àdáni. Wà á ní pé o ò fẹ́ fi bó ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn hàn àwọn ọmọ tó ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn ẹ̀. Ṣé o mọ nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹ tó o bá lọ? Ta ló máa take charge? Ta ló máa take charge?
Ó fẹ́ lè gbọmọ ọmọ oṣù mẹ́ta, ó fẹ́ lè gbà tẹnu iṣẹ́. Sọ̀rọ̀ Alhaji Oríyọmí.
Yes, ta ló fẹ́ take charge wo bí gbogbo àwọn guys yẹn wọ́n ṣe step up ẹni tó máa mú bíbá ẹni tó máa di bíbá dání Agidigbo ṣe function when Alhaji Oriyomi wasn't around. He was functioning perfectly as if the man was there. Kudos to him because there's something they call division of labor. There's something they call division of labor. And remember that you cannot do the task alone. When you are working, you cannot do the task alone. Only you cannot be a superhero. Mi ò fẹ́ káwọn ọmọ tó wà lẹ́yìn mi kó jẹ́. A mọ̀ pé everybody kò sí ní wọ́n ń gbowó lórí YouTube. Kò sí nǹkan kan tó fẹ́ ṣe sí. Wọ́n ń gbà bó ṣe ń gbà lélẹ̀ wọn. Kọ́ máa sọ pé òun ò fẹ́ káwọn ọmọọṣẹ́ òun mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. No! No! Once you have followers lórí YouTube lórí page yẹn wàá gbà á. Kí ló dé tó ṣe sọ pé ẹ bá mi follow Àpèkẹ́ o my lover ẹ bá mi follow Àpèkẹ́ ẹ bá mi follow eléyìí. No! This life we need to think twice wípé oore àbí ká máa fàyàn lọ́wọ́ sókè ó wà very very important. A mọ̀ pé èèyàn burúkú ti bà èèyàn rere jẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n nínú èèyàn burúkú yẹn náà wàá mọ̀ bó ṣe máa play games around because tó àbá trust àwọn tó close mọ́ wọn yẹn ni they won't be with him because they've been together for years. They have been together for years.
Bóyá Ọlọ́run náà ló máa ń yàn wọ́n o because depending on the kind of acts tó bá gbé lọ fọ́dọ̀ man yẹn olúmọ ìwọ kan tó bá gbé ẹ̀ tí ò dáa lọ sọ́dọ̀ immediately you got there fúnra lára ẹ̀ ìwọ gan fúnra ẹ̀ wàá máa tún èrò inú rẹ̀ pa because tó bá síbẹ̀ tó bá ṣe rí gbogbo wọn bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe they're doing like a one family. Ìyá kan ló bí gbogbo wọn ni bá ṣe pọ̀ tó yẹn. So even though tó bá ní any evil thoughts, any evil kìnnìkan evil plans tó bá gbé débẹ̀, ní kó tó wọnú bẹ̀rẹ̀ kó tó dé àárín gbàgede wọn, fúnra lára rẹ ló máa yí èrò ọkàn rẹ padà against wọn. Tó ò ní lè any reason láti sọ pé you don't want to plan any evil against these people.
Wow.
Not to talk of the boss, the CEO of the radio station. So, come on, sọ pé Ọlọ́run ni kì í ṣe èèyàn. Ọ̀tọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ni máa yẹn máa ń sọ, Alhaji. Ọba ní Ọlọ́run ni kì í ṣe èèyàn, kí làwa lè dá ṣe?
Kí làwa lè dá ṣe?
Ṣé Ọlọ́run wa kó ló wá ń ṣe? Ṣé èèyàn ló wá ń ṣe?
Kì í ṣe èèyàn.
So, pé kò sí gbogbo ẹni tó lọ sọ́dọ̀ máa yẹn àtẹ̀ntọ́rí e lórí social media àtẹ̀ntọ́rí e lójú títí o àtẹ̀ntọ́ fẹsẹ̀ ara rẹ̀ ní lọ́bẹ̀ o tó wá sunkún débẹ̀ wọ́n rẹ́rìn jáde ń bẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
You can imagine that kind of human. So he has been so good to humanity for a very long time. He has been so good, so great. He's a great man indeed.
Yes.
So, he always do his things. When he's not in Nigeria, tó bá ṣe live broadcast pẹ̀lú àwọn staff wọn láti overs sí.
Èrò máa kún bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
So how dare you ló máa wá plan pé o fẹ́ ṣe báyìí. I forget about pé he's a Muslim or something.
No, he was even telling them yesterday. I watched. I watched his program yesterday. I watched the program yesterday. Nígbà tí ó bá ọmọ oníròyìn àgbáyé yẹn sọ̀rọ̀. Pé ṣé Muslim tún leléyìí nísìn? Kristẹni ni o, òun la tún ràn lọ́wọ́ báyìí nísìn. tí aláàjì tó bá máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ page tó bá máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ program wọn wá kọ́kọ́ kọ wípé ògo fòkọ rẹ̀ ògo fòkọ rẹ̀ ògo forúkọ Olúwa. Ó máa kọ́kọ́ kọ orin Christian kó tó ṣe àwa máa kọ pé bàbá mi kọrin yẹn lọ. Subhanallah.
Àwọn tó bá dẹ̀ máa fi paná máa fi para wọn, àwọn náà máa pa kán tètè ṣe kí ni kán máa lọ ronú ara wọn because táwọn ẹlẹ́sìn àbáláyé bá máa sọ wá ní pé this our God that you are serving we call it God of love.
God of love, yes.
He's a God of love.
God of love ni Ọlọ́run ìfẹ́ ni kò sọ wípé ẹ̀sìn kan báyìí ni.
So he's not a biased man, no. More like
it's not. It's not a biased man. He doesn't want to say, oh, because you know this Christmas program tó máa ń ṣe ní December yẹn nítorí wípé àwọn kan ti condemn wípé he's doing it for Christian people during December. That is why he now changes to something else. Wípé it's not for Christian alone, no. It's just for children's gathering during December period. Anybody can bring your children. And it's slated days for them, not that the one that everybody will come on the same day. No. They have a way of planning their own, their own things out during December. Everybody will not come on the same day. Ṣé fẹ́ mọ population àwọn ọmọ tó wà ní Ìbàdàn lásán, àwọn ọmọ tí àwọn èèyàn bí ní ìlú Ìbàdàn lásán. You want to count you cannot count their population. Ìbàdàn, mo gbèdì fún Ìbàdàn. Try. Ìbàdàn dey give birth when they no go care say how this pikin wan chop. That's why you see wọ́n ní pé 5,000 ọmọ la fẹ́ o. 5,000 ọmọ la fẹ́ o. Mi ò bú Ìbàdàn, mo kàn analyze ni o. 5,000 ọmọ la fẹ́. Ẹlòmíì nítorí ebi ó dẹ̀ mú odidi ọmọ ó dẹ̀ jù ú látòrí òkè ó dẹ̀ jù ú sí inú compound ó ti ẹ̀rọ pé ṣé blọọkì ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kọ́ ọmọ yẹn má lọ forí gbálẹ̀. Kí ló dé? Tàbá bẹ́rù wí wọ́n níta Yorùbá ní tàbá bẹ́rù wí ká tún bẹ́rù wí náà. Because if the organizers they have looked into the situation of Ibadan, wípé Ibadan ibi báyìí ó ti gba ti bí báyìí jáde. They are not like other states. Looking at the events tí Olori Naomi máa ń ṣe, she has always been doing it in an open space, open place. To be honest, open place.
Yes,
She has always been doing it from open space. So that it is well organized.
That place is an open place too.
Exactly. But she was not looking at it from the angle of population. The turnover. When you request for 5,000 people in Maiduguri compared to 5,000 people in Ibadan. In Maiduguri, you may see lesser than 5,000. In Ibadan, you will see times 5 of that 5,000. So this is how people should look at things. Ideally, if you are having a party, let's even look at it from a party. Yeah, let's do the metrics. Let's work it out. If you are having a party, normally you said you invite 30 people. Do you always see 30 people? Do you see below 30 or you see above 30? You see above 30. Thank you. Thank you. And you now look at it, pé ṣé inú ilé mi ni mo ti fẹ́ ṣe party yẹn ni o, àbí mo fẹ́ gba hall. This is how this event planner comes in. Okay, a fẹ́ ṣe party. Irú èmi sí, I will never do party in my house. If I want to do party in my house, yeah, it will be selective people. I will select people. Not just anybody. I will distribute. Not that I will distribute card to everybody that party. No, it will be selected people. Do you understand? I want to tell you one lójú títì. Tó máa ní ó ti prepare, okay, bóyá garden ẹni o. Okay, bíbá iná máa jókòó sí. Kò sí pé ṣọbọ. Ẹ fẹ́ wá máa jókòó sínú sitting room mi. No, mo ti prepare canopy sínú garden. Everything ti wà okay, unless tó bá yẹ pé wọ́n fẹ́ lo toilet nìkan. You will see that. But me invite them. Wọ́n ò mọ ojú, wọ́n ò mọ ara. Bí ti ya Tọ́pẹ́. Wọ́n ò mọ ojú, wọ́n ò mọ ara. Kí ló ṣe pé? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ bí? Wọ́n ò mọ ojú, wọ́n ò mọ ara. Kọ́lọ̀ kó ṣàánú wa. A ṣàdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ṣé kí nìkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Rivers State gangan? Rivers State.
The issue of that Rivers State, ó máa lọ fà gan.
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ẹgbẹ́ wa débẹ̀, ẹgbẹ́ wa tàbàyé, torí mi ò mọ kankan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹgbẹ́ wa tàbàyé lọ́rọ̀.
Actually, títí state of emergency, the house of all the speciality of the house in the Rivers State, they just approve the state of emergency that they declare, their presidents they declare. And they said they can still review it. It can still be reviewed before the period of time that was given, because it was just 6 months. So they said 6 months. Actually, or Rivers State stuff and all that.
Yeah.
Everybody is a game changer. Everybody game changer. Even from our papa everybody knows that this man, he knows his way.
Okay.
How to play his game. I'm talking of our president too.
Okay.
Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Okay.
Yes, he knows his way, and the man is a kind of man that loves someone who is loyal. He loves his loyalty.
Loyalty.
So much. See, let's forget about the parties and all that. If it happens that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was a brother to this man, this governor of
Rivers State,
Governor Fubara, and Nyesom Wike was once the president in that state before. Are you getting it?
Okay.
So the man was the one that brought him. I mean, Nyesom Wike. So this man, Nyesom Wike, is a very loyal person to president. Loyal go, and loyal go. See, even not to president alone, to anybody who is your boss that you've been together for a very long time. In fact, wọ́n máa ń value àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ gan. I think that's what is happening. This man is a very loyal person. As in, I'm talking about he is from Wike who are loyal to president ago. Or they like it. So whatever he requested for the president, definitely Omadalong. So
yeah.
Irrespective of because value loyalty value go. So that example.
Okay.
Okay, you are my sister. So somebody now told you something about me. All those obscene behaviors and all that. So when you ask for and this guy is a very loyal person. He's a very loyal person to me. And he's too loyal. I don't even know what to say about this. Okay, let me confide in him. Let me ask a question. So, because you wanted to hear from me. So, whenever you hear from me, you hear from your own side. You want to hear from other people's side. So, you will want to know what that is happening because you will not believe that this is what is happening. Wike àti Fubara. According to what we had, the information we had that they had the percent or something like that based on the allocation and all this and that, he refuses to drop some percent and all that. Check it. But yeah, politics.
So
who is our president?
Oye Baba.
In fact, respect, I love you.
Oye Wike.
No. But this man, who is
I think the problem is he's still a baby in the political. So it's like he doesn't want to follow kò fẹ́ tẹ̀lé ìlànà. Ó dàbí ẹni tó jẹ́ pé ó fẹ́ kọsẹ̀, ó fẹ́ tẹ̀lé ìlànà àti òfin.
So I think that's what is really going on, what is really happening.
So it's about you paying your loyalty, you paying your due information, you need to follow the trends.
Then secondly, maybe you just want to be proving that anything Godfatherism. You are a baby in the politics.
Ooh.
So you will not say nothing like Godfatherism.
So if there's nothing like if there's nothing like Godfatherism in the how did he get there? Báwo ló ń ṣe débẹ̀? Ṣé lórí tiẹ̀ náà ti fẹ́ stop ni? Àbí lórí títa ni? Because this is a trend.
Yes, now. Báwo ló ń ṣe débẹ̀? Tí ò bá ṣe fatherism, tí ò bá ṣe Godfatherism, ṣé òun máa débẹ̀ yẹn? Kò easy kéèyàn tó jẹ́ Godfather.
Kò tó dé number one of a state. So easy ni.
So. There's no how that our house yet will accept. They have to. Will give order. The president give order. So, I wonder one review only matter ending of that 6 months. it might be reviewed before the exact period of time to all give. So whatever that is to just within, you can even talk to them. Do you know how many meetings tó ń ṣe lójúmọ́? Do you know àwọn tó jọ ń ṣe mí tó ń ṣe decision tó ń
wọ́n jọ ń ṣe meeting tó jọ ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀.
ó ṣe wà yóò sọ pé iye sọ fún mi pé bóyá bí kìíní ọmọ bàbá ni ọmọ president.
ọmọ aṣíwájú wa ni.
ọmọ Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu.
wọ́n dárúkọ bí o wọ́n dárúkọ aṣíwájú bàbá wa.
àbí ọmọ aṣíwájú ni Nyesom Wike. So ẹnì tó lọ fún mi. So kò sí nǹkan tí o fẹ́ ṣe ní pé bóyá pé o fẹ́ ṣe lórí ọ̀rọ̀ anything àwọn náà di Nàìjíríà mú àwọn náà wà ní ìcháàjì Nàìjíríà. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ fún wọn ṣe bọ́ ṣe.
Ọlọ́run fún wọn ṣe bọ́ ṣe ń tò. Only that.
Ọlọ́run fún wọn ṣe bí gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ káwọn tó wà ńbẹ̀ ti ṣe láti yọ ọdún iná ṣe tó fi dàbí pé nǹkan le báyìí.
Tó fi dàbí ẹni pé nǹkan le.
Bó ṣe yẹ kó rí nìyẹn téèyàn bá ń tọ́wọ́ sọ pé ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe báyìí o kó lè bàa rí bó ṣe rí o.
But the way the situation is in the country now, do you think it's appropriate that because so many people cannot afford 3 square meals, everybody is screaming, everybody is in pain, everybody is pale, everybody is shouting, they are disorganized, disorientated, they are not loving people anymore. Irọ́ ti pọ̀ láàrin àwọn èèyàn nítorí pé situation of ìlú kò gba kéèyàn sọ òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ fúnra wọn nítorí pé nǹkan tó everybody fẹ́ jẹ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Cherry, kò sí bí irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ kò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ tí ò ṣe ní ṣẹlẹ̀. If you are just joining on, thank you. Welcome on board. We're just talking about social issues, what is happening around the world now, the present situation of Rivers State. We just want to create awareness. We want to know what is going on because we saw that our president just declared a state of emergency, which has never happened in the regime of the president. So we want to know what causes it, what is going on in Rivers State. So we have someone online that is taking us through what actually happened. So please just bear with us if you are here. And if you want to say 1 or 2 things as well, please, you can request for me to bring you up. Thank you. Carry on, please. Let me chip into this. See, with what is happening in Nigeria, because anybody tí ò fẹ́ nǹkan tó dáa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kò dẹ̀ sí ẹni tí ò lè fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa fún nǹkan tí ò dáa fún yàrá àwọn ẹ̀yin sọ Yorùbá yẹn. Ẹni tí ò fẹ́ nǹkan tó dáa fún àwọn ọmọ ìlú ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
President wa President Bola Ahmed Tinubu bó ṣe wà yẹn.
A ní kó máa fi.
Meaningful thing.
ẹ máa fi respect orúkọ yẹn. Bàbá wa Aṣíwájú ó tán.
President àti President His Excellency.
Ọmọ olódòdè. Ọmọ olódòdè Aṣíwájú. Máa bá ṣọ̀rẹ́ lọ. Aṣíwájú máa bá ṣọ̀rẹ́ lọ. Iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ máa ń tẹ́ wá lọ́rùn. Aṣíwájú rèé máa bá ṣe. Bọ́lá Ahmed máa bá ṣọ̀rẹ́ lọ. Tinubu jẹ́ máa bá ṣọ̀rẹ́ lọ. Iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ máa ń tẹ́ wá lọ́rùn o. Bàbá, iṣẹ́ yìí tẹ́ wa lọ́rùn ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa wá nǹkan ṣe sí àwọn gbogbo nǹkan tó wọ́n yìí. A mọ̀ wípé ẹ ti promise wa wípé ẹ máa ṣe, ẹ̀yin ló kàn, ẹ̀yin náà ló dẹ̀ kàn, ẹ̀yin náà lẹ lè ṣe, ẹ̀yin lẹ mọ̀ bí gbogbo nǹkan ṣe dà ẹ̀yin náà lẹ máa bá wa sọ gbogbo èdè rọ̀.
Bàbá mi padà jọba.
Èmi ló kàn, èmi ló kàn, èmi ló kàn. Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ with yes.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sáré sọ tí mo fẹ́ sọ. Ṣé rí gbogbo pírẹsidẹ́ǹtì ìlú wọ́n máa ń wá nǹkan, wọ́n máa ń fẹ́ nǹkan tó dáa fún ọmọ ìlú wọn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Bí àwọn other presidents of all other countries ló ṣe fẹ́ nǹkan tó dáa fún ọmọ ìlú wọn. Òun náà ni president wa náà fẹ́ nǹkan tó dáa fún àwọn ọmọ ìlú wọn. But àti ṣe nǹkan tó dáa yẹn àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ Yorùbá sọ pé títa ríro báyìí òun là ń kọlà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Tí kò tó bá padà wá doge tán ó máa padà máa doge ó máa ṣakọ ènìyàn máa ṣakọ kiri ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún yín o. Ṣé ẹ rí nǹkan tí president ń ṣe yìí àwọn bí ọmọ olódòdó tó ń ṣe yìí fún wa yìí iṣẹ́ ayérayé ni tó jẹ́ nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé forever ni. For all of the generations to come. Refinery period láwà. Tètè yẹ kí àwọn tó ti wà ń bẹ̀ for a very long time. Kọ́ ti ṣe. Láti tètè ṣe surveillance yẹn papọ̀ so that àwa máa ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa. Nítorí wípé ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá jẹ́ pípa tán bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe yìí òun ló fi rí bákan. Ṣé rí tí ò bá dẹ̀ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kí wọ́n kó gbogbo ẹ̀ papọ̀ lọ́wọ́ kan kí everything wà okay. Ẹ jọ irú àwọn ọmọ tàwa yìí ká bá ń bọ̀ báwo lẹ ṣe fẹ́ kí wọ́n máa experience. Àwa ti mọ̀ pé àwa náà kàn máa sọ fún wọn pé nígbà báyìí nǹkan báyìí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀yin dé ayé ìrọ̀rùn lẹ́dí.
Ayé ìrọ̀rùn ni.
Kò dé possible kò jẹ́ pé iṣẹ́ tí bàbá yẹn ń ṣe lọ kó wá máa rí èèyàn kan tó jẹ́ pé ẹni yẹn ló máa dúró tì ẹni yẹn náà ló máa continue iṣẹ́ yẹn because irú àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wọn ò ní fẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe yẹn kí ó jẹ́ pé ẹlòmíì tún máa wá débẹ̀ ó máa wá dàrú á fẹ́ jẹ́ kí kiri yẹn kó jẹ́ continuity. Abeg get.
Ó yé mi.
Kéèyàn tètè mú mọ́ra ń sìn pé okay o this is what is going to happen in the next couple of months in the next 1 year in the next 2 years a ti mọ̀ pé no matter 1 year fún wa is going to happen. A fẹ́ endure pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn issues tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ this time around. Fún àìkúsí èèyàn kankan tí yóò affect but there is always a solution whenever there is a kind of something like this. But èèyàn mélòó ló fẹ́ carry? They make provision, yes. The provision might not be enough. It might not be enough, but not that there's no provision for it. They make provision for it. And they want something better for we Nigerians. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
If he doesn't want something better for we Nigerians,
yeah.
Kò ní máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀, kò ní máa ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí. And it's okay. Can't open and say, cut the sort out than later.
Oh my God. No.
To be getting worse and more. I beg get.
Yes. Oh yeah, me.
This is what they want to. That's what they want to do. Ṣé kò possible kò jẹ́ pé okay president ní àwọn èèyàn kan ṣé gbogbo èèyàn ló mọ̀ ní gbogbo Nàìjíríà ṣé ẹ̀ mọ̀ bá ṣe pọ̀ tó ni. Èèyàn mélòó ló fẹ́ fún lówó. But there are things that's going to do tó yẹ pé ó máa affect àwọn Nigerian citizens. In the last owó tí wọ́n ń pín àníṣọ àwọn kan wà tí wọ́n ń jáde tó ń sọ pé owó tí wọ́n gbé síta fún àwọn èèyàn kíní kankan àwọn rówó àwọn máa gba owó àwọn tó apply fún àmọ́ bóyá bí gbogbo owó yẹn báwọn èèyàn ṣe apply fún wọn ò jẹ́ kó dé ọwọ́ àwọn èèyàn ni. Ẹjọ́ ṣé Tinubu náà ni President Bola Ahmed Tinubu náà ni ò jẹ́ kó owó dọ́dọ̀ àwọn èèyàn. Ṣé báwo tí wọ́n ṣe láàrin àwọn tó wà wídìí náà wọ́n dábàárù gbogbo ẹ̀. So kì í ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ náà kọ́.
Torí ẹ̀ la ṣe ní olórí orílẹ̀-èdè kọ̀ọ̀kan tó ń darí orílẹ̀-èdè kọ̀ọ̀kan. olórí orílẹ̀-èdè kọ̀ọ̀kan náà ó dẹ̀ tún wá ní olórí àwọn ìsọ̀gbè kọ̀ọ̀kan náà tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ní láti máa jábọ̀ fún wọn.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni ṣebí nǹkan tó bá sọ fún His Excellency pé àwọn ṣe ni wọ́n ti ṣe àbí.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
àwọn ti fún wọn ní ọ̀dà pé kọ́ lọ ṣe so àwọn tí wọ́n rí owó yẹn gbà ẹjọ́ mélòó ni àwọn tó rówó yẹn gbà ń gbà yẹn. tí àwọn tó gbórówó yẹn gbà ò tó nǹkan kan náà. àwọn náà mọ bọ́n ṣe ṣe àwọn nu Ọlọ́run ó yé wọn. ṣùgbọ́n pé ní àwọn ọmọ pé president kìíní nǹkan tí wọ́n ń ṣe for everybody in Nigeria. Ó jẹ́ pé everybody dẹ̀ máa tó wà òkè everything máa tó balance tó máa wà òkè gidi gan ni. Baba has already promised us that the cost of food will máa wálẹ̀. That one is certain.
Olúwa ṣe o.
Bàbá ní káwọn ó kàn wá kó sọ́wọ́ àwọn tó ń ta gẹ́gẹ́gẹ́gẹ́.
Ó tún wà lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó ń tà torí pé wọ́n máa ń sọ pé gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ti lọ sókè nínú Nàìjíríà kò kí ń wálẹ̀ mọ́. Kí ló dé tá à ń fi awọ ara wa tá à ń fi ń ṣera wa?
Àwọn fúnra wọn náà ti wá gbé àwọn ètò yẹn kalẹ̀. Wọ́n máa lọ káàkiri, wọ́n máa lọ fún sí àwọn ìgbèríko. Ṣé àwọn iṣẹ́ kan náà nìyẹn?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àwọn iṣẹ́ kan náà tún nìyẹn gbókè o. Ó yẹ kó ṣe báyìí lọ́dọ̀ àwọn tó ń tajà, àwọn tó ń ṣe kíní. Tẹ́lẹ̀ náà nǹkan tí Sanwó-Olú ṣe Food Bank tó ṣe fún gbogbo àwọn èèyàn. Ẹ jọ ṣé ìjọba ṣé ìyẹn ò ṣe nǹkan gidi?
Ibo ni Sanwó-Olú ṣe Food Bank sí?
Wá dé gbá ní ilé àárín àwọn workers, Lagos State workers.
Okay.
But they have something like that. Yes.
So wọ́n ṣe food bank fún àwọn workers. So food bank yẹn ṣọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ náà máa gbóúnjẹ ń bẹ̀ ni àbí food bank tó ń ṣe yẹn ṣé reduce price ni wọ́n lọ máa ra oúnjẹ níbẹ̀ àbí báwo wọ́n lọ máa gbà láwìn tó bá dẹ̀ gbowó oṣù wá lọ máa sanwó.
A very affordable token of amount.
Okay.
It's an affordable token of amount tó jẹ́ pé ènìyàn lè ṣe jẹ́ pé in fact adéwà okay which is good. Wọ́n ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ní Ọ̀yọ́ state ní bíbáyìí náà.
Okay.
Yes, they did the same thing here in Ọ̀yọ́ state which is good. So is that not part of iṣẹ́ president ni? So wọ́n ṣe gbogbo ṣẹ́rí bàbá wọn sọ pé ilé kan owó kan èèyàn kan owó kan Tinubu kan ẹ máa ọkàn ẹlòmíì kan tọra wọn ni. Àwọn mẹ́gbọ̀n tọrẹ ṣẹ́rí wọ́n dẹ̀ ń pariwo wọ́n kàn sọ náà ni léèyàn mú yẹ lẹ́yìn èèyàn kàn tọrẹ ni ọmọ olódòdẹ yóò sọdún mẹ́jọ
ẹ̀ tó máa pé.
Kéèyàn dájẹ́ kéèyàn máa fò lójú oorun. Bàbá mi yóò sọdún mẹ́jọ tí ó pè péré. Mi ì tí ì rí nǹkan tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀. So ẹni tí Ọlọ́run bá ti yàn pé okay this man is going to do this going to do that ẹ farabalẹ̀. Ìjọ tá a bímọ ìjọ yẹn kọ́ ló rìn wọ́n ṣéjọ́ tó ń bí wa láàrin ni. There are stages now. And a lot of people have already got spots. So díẹ̀ ni ipò tó ti rà.
Ní kò kí ṣe.
Stages by stages.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ní a máa ń pè nǹkan ní lẹ́yìn èdè Yorùbá a máa ń pè nǹkan ní refinery period. Refined. During that refinery period. Wọ́n refine Nigeria lọ bàbá wọ́n refine Nigeria lọ́wọ́ ni and during that refinery period a lot of things ló máa lọ sí a lot of things ló máa jóná a lot of ó dàbí pé wọ́n fẹ́ lọ refine gold nsìn ni wọ́n máa gbà wọ́n máa kún wọ́n máa jù síná ó máa pẹlẹbẹ wọ́n á tún rí shape ẹ̀ wá nínú kì í ṣe shape yìí la tún fẹ́ wọ́n á tún gbé wọn lọ́lẹ̀ nǹkan sí wọ́n á tún ṣe. Exactly what our country is going through now.
We almost out of the debt that we were owing. We are owing China and all other countries like that.
So
We're almost out of it. We're almost done with those debts. Ṣé bí ara àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣe náà ló fi ń san àwọn owó yẹn? Àbí ṣé wọ́n máa jẹ gbèsè lọ kán máa tún ní àgbà tí Tinubu ọ̀gá President Bola Ahmed Tinubu wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ní kíní kan ló jẹ́ kó owó kan ṣe kíní kan rubbish. So gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn is doing it for the sake of our better tomorrow. Yes, now that's what he's doing. And me as a person, me I love it too. Fine. Things have not been okay like that, but at least èèyàn á ti rí wọ́n máa sọ pé Nàìjíríà wọn lámùmọ́ra kí ló dé tá a fẹ́ lámùmọ́ra mọ́.
Tí ebi bá ti pọ̀ jù kò lè sámùmọ́ra nígbà tó bá tó stage kan.
Kò ní gbọ́ wàásù mọ́, kò ní gbọ́rọ̀ kankan tó bá kò sí tó tẹ̀lé sọ́lé. Oúnjẹ téèyàn rí tó èèyàn padà jẹ́ tí ó máa pòfo ló. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni èèyàn padà jọ́jẹ́ tí ó máa pòfo ló. Nítorí pé ó dàbí ọmọ tó gbé búrẹ́dì àtẹyin lé lọ́wọ́ ni. Tó wá sọ pé má tí ì jẹ́ o ní sùúrù o. Ẹni tó máa tí ì jẹ́ ẹ̀rọ pa fún rẹ̀ ó máa dá tòlótòló ni. Máa tí ì jẹ́ kíní kan bó ni màmá ìṣe wọn sọ fún mi pé kí n gbé búrẹ́dì àtẹyin dání báyìí kí n má jẹ. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣe rí gbogbo nìyẹn. We are coming out of it. Everything is getting it. It will be fine.
So nísìnyí ní Rivers State nísìnyí the state of emergency don declare.
Ọlọ́run máa bá wa ṣètò o.
Àmín.
Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kí a rí wàhálà, Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó rí dààmú.
Àmín o.
I keep saying one for the second time so that he will be able to accomplish all his mission, all what he has in mind to do for Nigerians.
Amen.
All his team, God will support him, God will guide him.
Amen.
God is spared him so that he will be able to complete. Because ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ kì í ṣe oníṣẹ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, àfẹn tó bá ṣe dópin.
Ẹni tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́, èmi mọ̀ àwọn náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ yẹn, àwọn náà dẹ̀ máa ṣe.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run. Àgbàdúrà fún bàbá wa aṣíwájú orílẹ̀-èdè wa. Wọn ò ní ṣàìsàn. Àwọn ló yé. Ó lè má tẹ́ because kò sí bí o ṣe fẹ́ ṣe tó máa tẹ́. Ó dàbí orí péjì kan tí mo ti lọ comment ni mo ní why can't the president of a country decide on what is going on? The person now replied me and said, they decide on what? How can a president decide on and said they should go on a state of emergency? Blah 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 blah. I was like, you know what? I don't like arguing when it comes to this thing on public, especially it's on my page. So I don't want those arguments on my page. I believe the president has got that authority. He has got the power to declare state of emergency when he sees. It's just like an headmaster of a school. When there's a problem in a class, this is how I see it. See, headmaster or headmistress in school, tó bá rí pé wàhálà ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní kíláàsì kan, ó máa dìde lọ sí kíláàsì yẹn and said, okay, I declare this to happen, just like the veto power to the president as well, that he can declare and say, okay, there's a problem here. This is how I want it resolved. I don't know, maybe I'm not a political person, but from my own way of thinking.
What if it is that state of emergency His Excellency declare that will settle the world issue in the state?
Exactly. Because some people were not happy with it.
That can resolve that. So that one, I don't think it's something. Is a bad thing. So it is something that, if it is something that will just resolve the issue, just take a look at it. The Obasa in the House of Rep in Lagos. Baba came to Lagos. Maybe I think Baba came, or they went to Abuja. They said the man was snubbing him and all that. So if anything bad is happening, there is too much of noisy in some. So that's the only thing they can do. They even call them within the meeting that Concord just to settle the matter. Shemo.
Okay.
The man that wants something to be better, he said wants something good. Doesn't want anybody to just be lacking behind. So that is right. And it's good. That's what they call a good leader. That's what they call a good leader. So a good leader don't talk too much. President Bola did not come out to come and say this.
Tinubu, they said Tinubu. I just want to read from this. Sorry, let me quickly read from the news that I just got now. They said Tinubu hails NASS for endorsing River State of Emergency. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has expressed appreciation to the National Assembly for approving the state of emergency in River State.
Yes.
So it's not, Tinubu has not even got the power. If the Assembly, National Assembly have not approved it, it can't just decide on its own. It can only declare, and it's left for the National Assembly to approve it. So he's not appreciating the National Assembly for approving the state of emergency in River State, describing this decision as a crucial step toward restoring stability and protecting the national economy. In a statement released on Thursday by his special advisor on information and strategy, Bayo Ononuga, Tinubu commended the leadership of both the state and House of Representatives for prioritizing the security and welfare of River State over political affiliations. That means there has been a lot of thrones, fights, in the states that is causing a lot of trouble in River State, and he has to come in. He has to come in. That's why he declared the state of emergency. He acknowledged Senate President Godswill Akpabio, House Speaker Tajuddin Abbas, principal officers, and other lawmakers for their commitment to national unity. The crisis in River State was at a perilous tipping point, threatening the security of vital oil and gas installations and undermining the national economy and the significant progress we have made in the reforms initiated since our administration commenced in May 2023, Tinubu said. And he also emphasized that the National Assembly's decisions followed a detailed review of classified security report, which underscored the urgency of taking action to prevent further deterioration. Because if this thing continue, a lot of things ló máa bàjẹ́, a lot of things like EndSARS tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní, was it last year or 2 years ago? You can see what happened during the EndSARS. Tí wọ́n bà so many things jẹ́, gbogbo bridge yẹn, gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe sórí bridge, gbogbo Lagos State kí náà ti ń pè àwọn bus, new bus tí bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ṣe, gbogbo ẹ̀ wọ́n bà everything jẹ́, vandalize everything, even nǹkan tí ò involve, nǹkan tí ò kàn wọ́n, wọ́n jó properties, wọ́n vandalize properties, broke into people's supermarkets and everything, you know, and he doesn't want this thing to happen in Rivers State. So I quite appreciate our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for taking that step, for taking that drastic step to stop all this happening in Rivers State.
Yes, now. Why?
And he continued, some people will not take it.
That doesn't have they don't, in fact, well, they all know what they are doing. That's wrong. It's not. You mean scandalize
wọ́n lọ máa vandalize properties, wọ́n máa lọ sí supermarket, wọ́n lọ use àwọn hoodlums, àwọn ọmọ rights àyẹ̀kọ́ tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ọmọ fúnra kò sí nǹkan tó kàn wọ́n. They will not seize that one as an opportunity to be burgling people's places, to be doing all sorts of things. All right, let me just read further. We have only 10 minutes to go away.
His Excellency President àti àwọn house tí wọ́n approve state of emergency tó declare.
No.
So that one is just, they are just doing their own.
I don't know. The declaration came. They said, listen, the declaration came just hours after reports of an explosion. Already, there is an explosion at an oil facility in Ogba, Egbema, Idoni local government area. Wow. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I dub my cap for you. Thank you very much, sir, for this decision you have made, because
He's just been great. He's a great man.
Already there is an explosion. There is an explosion in the Idoni local government area. Sharing cotton shell and see. Our area boys, so just want to mention pep oil something here. I want not to find low here as an opportunity. If not, if this man have not stepped in cotton so he call mama so. They said the 6 months emergency rule grants the newly appointed administrator the authority to stabilize Rivers State, address governance failures, and foster reconciliation among political factors. Reaffirming, hey, Babatunde Shotunbo, welcome on board. Reaffirming its administration's commitment to peace and economy, Tinubu pledged to collaborate with the National Assembly to drive national development. Babatunde Shotunbo, what did you see to the Rivers State issues that is going on now? Welcome on board. You can join us if you have anything to add. If you have anything to say, you can request. I'll bring you online. Thank you for joining us. Today's decision exemplifies what our nation can achieve when unity of purpose and patriotism guide the actions of leaders. We remain steadfast in pursuing a safer, more prosperous Nigeria, one where every citizen's potential is safeguarded and nurtured, he said. And he also extended his gratitude to Nigerians for their support and urged all stakeholders to contribute toward restoring peace in Rivers State. Peace, peace, peace all the way to Rivers State. Peace, peace, peace all the way to Rivers State, all the stakeholders, all the people living in Rivers State, the Idoni local government, Ogba local government, Egbema local government. We plead for peace to reign in Rivers State. Please, We don't want people dying. We don't want all sorts of explosion. We don't want people crying for their loved ones. Whatever the situation is, let them solve it out amicably. This is between the political leaders. Why has it extended to the... Exactly.
And if president is not coming like that, that means they don't want the matter to be resolved. So since the president has come in, then they want the matter to be solved. You can see as he was appreciating the National House of Assembly. He is appreciating them because he wants the peace to reign.
Yeah.
What they call the leader. He's a good leader indeed. So what do you want? What do you now want from him? We want a good Nigeria.
We want Nigeria to move forward. We want Nigeria to move forward like other states. We want Nigeria to move forward from other states. If there's no actions, people will not learn. If there's no actions, people will not learn. And this is an example. Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu has laid. This is a typical good example. In Rivers State, he has laid today, to be honest, because I don't really know what is going on. I'm not aware of the situation. I just saw it that, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu declared state of emergency in Rivers State. What is happening in Rivers State? I don't know anything. I don't even know the governor. I don't know. I always hear about Wike, but, I'm not interested in all those stories and things like that. But yes, Governor Fubara. I know Wike was there before. They said he want to batify Wike share in Rivers State. They go anywhere. Wike is the man. They said Wike is the man. To batify Wike share. Wike is the man. Now Wike now bring you in, Fubara. So you need to follow the trends. We want peace. I know it's good godfatherism things, but you have to.
You must follow the trend and see what they are doing.
Exactly.
You can take any step.
Exactly.
If you your leg anyhow, you will just fall into pit as you don't want.
Exactly.
But follow the trend. Do what they are, as in the way they are doing their things. That is the way they are doing their things. Before you got there now. So you can't tell them what to do.
You can't tell them what to do. You just need to follow. You need to follow the trends of what is happening. You need to listen. If you want peace, if you want your tenure to be peaceful, you just need to. Tó bá fẹ́ ṣorí kíkún, àìmọye àwọn gómìnà tẹ́ pọ́n ti gbé débẹ̀ tó ti ṣorí kíkún, ìbọn náà bára wọn léyìí jì. Wọ́n tún gbé wọn lọ bẹ̀bẹ̀ ni.
Is even a great person doing that. Even a great person doing that for you.
Obviously.
If you said that you want to do this, there is an agreement that you might have reached now.
If you know that you are not going to be loyal, you are not going to be loyal to these people. You don't even need to venture into political something, to be honest, because you know how the game, you know how it works. It's a game. So you need to play the game with them. You need to play the game.
If Bola Ahmed, if President, His Excellency,
NRF, tọwọ́tọwọ́ pé orúkọ yẹn o.
How do people want the son as the next governor in Lagos State?
Ẹ má ti gbé yẹn wá, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká face yẹn tá à ń face lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. When we get to the bridge, we cross it. Because àwa ò ní mọ̀ tọ́jú ìtàn lọ. Even tó bá yẹ pé wọ́n ti lay everything down according to what they want to. All what we want is peace and ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀. We want ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ for our people in Nigeria, in diaspora. We want peace because if there is peace and everything is okay, everybody will come home. Everybody will come and enjoy Nigeria. Because àjò láwa yìí, wọ́n ní gbogbo ibi nílé. Ilé kò sílé tó dàbí Nàìjíríà that you can just ní láti pè ọ́ pé are you at home? Mo bá nílé ẹ o. You go to people's house. We miss those days that our children can play outside. Nísìnyí, the fear of kidnappers kò lè jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn fọmọ wọn sílẹ̀ láti máa ṣeré just anyhow. We miss the days that pé a máa lọ ṣe eré mommy and daddy níta. We miss the days that a máa lọ ṣe ten níta. We miss the era tá a máa lọ ṣe eré ọlọ́pọ́n Tales by Moonlight nírọ̀lẹ́ táwọn elders wa tó máa sọ story fún wa. We miss those days that people, I remember my mom has a shop. Àwọn boys wọ́n máa jókòó sọ́dọ̀ wa, wọ́n máa ṣeré, wọ́n máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. How many people will do that now? Because wọ́n mọ̀ yìí pé kò sí security. All eyes on me, all eyes on me. You know? Kò sí gbogbo yẹn mọ́. We miss those days. Everybody wants to come home. Nísìnyí mo mọ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn ṣì ń jókòó sí beer parlour, but kò dàbí ti tẹ́lẹ̀ mọ́. You see people tell me almost 40 years, ó ti dàbí almost 60 years because of the stress. What are we talking about? In a civilized country, in a country tó jẹ́ wípé a lè sọ pé nǹkan báyìí ni a dẹ̀ tún wá rí ẹni tó fẹ́ ṣe. All my advice tonight is, at the moment, I know things are being difficult. I know that things are so expensive and it's not the way we wanted it.
Things that are difficult like that, everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine.
And it's getting fine already.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run ó dẹ̀ máa da jù báyìí lọ, because ebi pa àwọn èèyàn, but people are still managing themselves, because you see so many people in churches, they are giving testimony that it is this time of Aṣíwájú that bought land. It is this time of Aṣíwájú that people are screaming that it's difficult, it's tight.
People are doing things now.
Exactly. That's the time people that make my money. So why can't we just take things easy and just do whatever you can do? Try to do whatever you can do to make yourself happy. Forget about the country now. Lay your hands on something. Try to do something meaningful with your life. Forget that the governments are there for you. Try to do something meaningful. Like somebody was showing me something this morning, like these glasses that were. There's so many places where you can go and buy them in bulk price, and you can make your money.
Sure.
You can make your money. You can start as little as 20,000 naira. From there, you make your own money. Like a lot of people just don't want to do something. They just want to be putting the blame on government. As an individual, what have you done for yourself? It's a refinery period. Ó dàbí Ghana ni. Nígbà tí wàhálà àti ìdààmú Ghana dé, Ghana sá wá sí Nàìjíríà. Nígbà tó ń refine ní Ghana náà, a mọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn.
It's not a day job now. It's not a day job now.
Yes, it's not a day job. A mọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn ní Ghana gbà yẹn. A mọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. So time tá wà yìí, time to jẹ́ kí everybody know what you are doing. Know what you are doing ní àsìkò tá wà yìí. Forget that the government is there. Don't just put your hands together and say, it's going to be better, and you are doing nothing. Because I know that so many people are tired. Because tó bá gbọ́ complain eléyìí, wàá máa wò pé ṣé kìí ṣe ìlú kan náà ni àwọn lágbájá báyìí wà ní? Ṣé kìí ṣe ẹjọ́ wàá mẹ́ náà ni? Eléyìí wá sọ pé wàá rí ọmọ 18 years ó yá pé I just do something online. Òun kàn so bag, òun ta bag, òun dẹ̀ gbé sí online. Àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ ń pè wọ́n dẹ̀ ra bag yẹn. Òun ti make owó lórí ẹ̀. You can imagine. And a lot of people sì yìí wọ́n láwọn wá shop láti. People don't do shop anymore. Online business, everybody is sharing. If you have now opened your eyes to it, People are doing online business. People are selling more online because kò sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ wá sí shop kó máa rìn gbèrègbèrè káàkiri. People are doing online. You just need to be genuine in what you are selling. Don't do what I ordered versus what I got. Because people need to build that trust in you. When you say A, my product is A, let them meet it as A. Because if you give them good products, they will always bring somebody else to patronize you. That is all one thing about online business. If you don't give them what they expect, you will lose customers. You will lose money. Because ẹni tó patronize ẹ tó sọ fún yín pé A-shape ni gown tí mo fẹ́ o, tó dẹ̀ rí pé A-shape ló fóun online, then tó wá rí ìgbà tó máa receive product ẹ̀ ó rí pé B-shape ni. Yes, ó rí pé B-shape ni. That person will not come back and that person will not introduce somebody to you. I'm telling people, we might be 3 people doing cosmetics or doing kí ló ti máa ń pè yẹn náà, àwọn tó máa ń ṣe makeup yẹn. Kí wọ́n sọ wípé you are charging 5,000 naira. Ṣé you understand? And one person said, kí wọ́n máa sọ pé ìwọ charge 5,000, Kẹ́mi sọ pé mo charge 2,000 naira. You know, at a point, people will prefer to get your 5,000 naira to me 2,000 naira. Reason because mo ní packaging tó dáa. Mo ní packaging tó good and iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ mi lásán. Ẹlòmíì bóyá bí tó ti ń bẹ ṣe irun lásán abíyẹ̀ tó gbé sókè báyìí. Ó rùn ju ti gọ́tà tó ti fọ̀ láti ìjẹta lọ. That's another thing about your packaging. Báwo ló ṣe múra sí pé o fẹ́ lọ bá client ẹ, ìmúra wọ́gbọ́n ni wọ́n gbọ́n múra fún, o fẹ́ lọ bá client ẹ. Wọ́n ní first impression lasts longer. First, your appearance you can drop. First impression lasts longer. Don't take the situation of our country now as a big thing. It's going to be okay. It's going to be better. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. It's not going to be like this forever. President Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu is trying all his best. Wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n ní adìyẹ kíni kan làágùn. Báwo ló ṣe pa òwe yẹn náà? Adìyẹ ìyẹ́ rẹ̀ ni kò jẹ́ ká mọ̀. Ìyẹ́ tó wà lára ẹ̀ ni kò jẹ́ ká mọ̀, because there are too many things that is being covered. A lot of feathers ó ti pọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ ní ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà lórí ní wákàtí tá a wà. A lot of things ó ní bàbá yẹn ń ṣe, but because it's a lot, you can't see it now. A lot ló ti bàjẹ́ tó ń try láti tún ṣe. And it cannot be immediate. It cannot be. It will take years. Do you know how many years all these things have been piling up? So it cannot be sudden. It can't even do it within that 8 years. I am telling you. But it can only be better. At least it might try up to 50%. But it cannot be 100% perfect. I am telling you. If you see the way the situation, have you seen all the old post office standing láyé ìgbà yẹn? Àwọn post office tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀, àwọn railway stations. Look at the new train stations we are having in Nigeria now. I can't even believe it. And àwọn kan tún lọ síbẹ̀, wọ́n láwọn fẹ́ máa yọ iná ọdún àwọn train stations yẹn. Àwọn fẹ́ máa yọ poles, àwọn fẹ́ máa ṣe oríṣiríṣi, wọ́n tún nǹkan ṣe, èyí tún bàjẹ́.
Nigeria.
But I know that it's going to be great. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. àwa náà dẹ̀ máa jẹ́ ń bẹ̀, àwọn ọmọ wa náà máa jẹ́ ń bẹ̀. Ikú ò ní pé èèyàn kọ̀ọ̀kan nínú wa, àrùn ò ní ṣe wá lágbára Jésù. So a ò ní pẹ́ púpọ̀ náà. Ǹjẹ́ ní ọ̀rọ̀ kan tẹ́ tún fẹ́ sọ?
Mo kàn máa rọ èmi kàn fẹ́ try láti sọ láti rọ ọmọ Nàìjíríà pé kán try láti ní sùúrù.
Endurance.
For the betterment of our tomorrow. So, which is good. It is not easy. I will just try to read to them that all these things that is mean like this is going to be better. It's getting better. It's the only thing that you should know how you are going to deal with those people. One to never grow no issue, one issue push. No problem. But oúnjẹ ẹ̀dẹ̀ ló dẹ̀ ti wá wálẹ̀. Ìdí tí mo fi sọ pé ó ti wálẹ̀ ní pé ṣé rí àwọn tó ń ta àwọn kinní yẹn náà fúnra wọn náà gan-an ṣe wàhálà, wọ́n jẹ́ kí kinní yẹn túmọ̀ wọn ò fẹ́ gbé kúrò ní price yẹn. Ẹ bá lọ sójú. Èrè ajẹ́jù gan-an, èrè ajẹ́jù Ọlọ́run ò fẹ́. Tó bá ti ra nǹkan tó dẹ̀ jèrè kékeré lórí ẹ̀, má fi ní aráàlú lára. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ara wa náà là ń ṣe ara wa. They are now putting blames on the president, Nigerian president, Kiliko. So Nigerian president ló lọ bá yín ra ọjà yín. Ṣé Nigerian president ló lọ bá yín ra ọjà yín ni? Ṣé olórí kẹ́ máa tà lọ́wọ́? Ní òkú yẹ kẹ́ mọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa gbé gègé lórí nǹkan tẹ́ máa tà. So gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ ń gbà mí, most of àwọn mi tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ fọ́lásì máa ń pọ̀ fún gbogbo àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ wọn. So Nigeria is in fact, His Excellency has already done the needful. According to me, has already done the needful. So for it to be gbogbo àwọn ọmọ wa tó sá wá sílùú yìí, àwọn tó ta ẹrú, tó ta ilé wọn, àwọn náà pọ̀ jù. Some of them are regretting it. Torí pé kí ni kò sí owó. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ìlú yẹn ó ṣe kíní ni, wọn ò ní sáwánà tó bá yẹ pọ́n mọ̀. Because here there is rules and regulations. You have to follow it. You cannot do anyhow now. You can't do anyhow. Some of them that they think nílùú yìí tí ò bá ní driving license ẹ kó pé you need to have a full driving license nílùú yìí. Ìmí nínú wọn ó rò pé bóyá ibi tóun ti wá lòun ti ń bọ̀. Ó lọ drive without what's it called? Driving license. Wọ́n gbé ní o. Tó bá dẹ̀ ti gbé ẹbẹ̀ yẹn, ó máa ní 3 points. Ìlú yìí tó bá ti lórúkọ, má bà orúkọ ẹ jẹ́. Tórúkọ ẹ ò bá tí ì wọ iná. Once your name don enter database, tó bá ti gbà sí pápá, ó délé. I said, ó lè lọ ní. Once tórúkọ ẹ bá ti wọ database, mọ́tò ẹ ò ní insurance owó gàù. Mọ́tò ẹ ò ní MOT owó gàù. Tó bá gbà sí tó bá mú ẹ lásán. So ìlú tí ò sí òfin, ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ò sí ń bẹ̀. Ayé gidi náà jẹ́ Nàìjíríà. Bí ẹja kó jẹ láńlọ́ọ̀dù lówó ọdún kan níbo? Oṣù kan gan ò lè jẹ láńlọ́ọ̀dù lówó oṣù kan. Ó lè jẹ láńlọ́ọ̀dù lówó oṣù kan ìwọ tó bá sanwó monthly. Àwọn kan wà tó yẹ pé wọ́n sanwó weekly. Kò sí pé ò sanwó ọdún kan sílẹ̀, kò jọ ní bíbáyìí. You either pay weekly or you pay monthly. That is what they do here. Àwọn òbí ẹja pé kó jẹ láńlọ́ọ̀dù lówó. Because what tó bá lórúkọ, you cannot hold. They will give you benefit of that, and that 7 days. Torí òfin rí owó ilé san, they are charging you depending on the rate owó ilé tó ń san. They will be charging you commission or what they call something late payment fee. And you have to pay it. Maybe it's £5 every day up to the day tó máa rówó ilé san. Yes. Kò sí pé o miss owó ilé, o rówó ilé san, àbí pé o charge iná, o fẹ́ lo ná.
ìwọ tó o bá charge iná o lè rí iná lò, o ò charge gáàsì o ò lè ṣe oúnjẹ. So wọ́n ti rò pé ṣé mo pé ńgbà tó ń bọ̀ wọ́n calculate pé tó bá wọ́n ṣí £2,000 yẹn wọ́n ṣí sọ́wọ́ náírà. Yeah. They are receiving big money. Kíníkan wọ́n ti gbàgbé pé bills ó máa san gas, ó máa san council tax, ó máa san electricity, ó máa san kí ló ti ń pè ó máa róúnjẹ, ó máa sanwó owó tó máa fi wọ bus, ó máa san yẹn náà. So they don't think it that way. Ìlú yìí òfin wà, márùn òfin, kò sí pé olúwa o bàbá bá mi bú wọn, no, kò sí nǹkan tó jọ. Àdúrà ń gbà o, ṣùgbọ́n kì í ṣe lórí èyìnbó. Ẹ má yẹ ká tọra wa, torí wọ́n ti sọ fún ẹ pé eléyìí tó bá níwèé má wa ọkọ̀, tí ìwé ẹ ò bá pé. Tó bá ní last 2 weeks mi mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí insurance mi, mo dẹ̀ gbé mọ́tò kiri láìsí insurance lórí ẹ̀, mi ò mọ̀. Tó ṣe sẹ́ndì lẹ́tà sí mi báyìí ṣe làyà mi ń gbọ̀n báyìí gbigbigbigbigbigbi pé mo dẹ̀ ń gbé mọ́tò káàkiri láìsí insurance, ẹ gbà mí. Irú iṣẹ́ mi tí mò ń ṣe, tó bá ká mi tọ́lọ́pàá bá mú mi bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, report máa lọ síbi iṣẹ́ mi, and that's a criminal offence. It's a criminal offence. Mo dẹ̀ ti gba ẹ̀gbẹ́ ọlọ́pàá kọjá so many times. Wọ́n ní àdúrà ẹ máa sọ pé Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká rìn níjọ́ tẹ́bí ń pọ̀nà. Ìjọ yẹn dẹ̀rẹ́ wọ́n ń ṣe kí wọ́n ti máa ń pè random check. Wọ́n máa ń pè kankan ní random check tẹ́ pé wọ́n lọ dúró sí kọ́nà kan. Bọ́n ṣe máa ń ṣe random check wọn nìyẹn. Wọ́n á rọra hit síbì kan, wọ́n á mú kámẹ́rà wọn dání, wọ́n á máa fi wo plate number oníkálukú. Plate number yẹn bọ́n ṣe ń fi sí báyìí ó máa gbé gbogbo information mọ́tò yẹn jáde ní àtorúkọ àti address and everything, ó máa gbé jáde fún wọn ni. So ìwọ tó o bá ní nǹkan tí ẹ bá ẹ nìyẹn. Irú ìjọ yẹn mo wá ní ìjọ yìí tí mo dẹ̀ kọjá lára àwọn pípù yìí, ṣé màá sọ wípé mi ò mọ̀ ni, àbí màá ní ayé kan ló ń ṣe ọ̀tá olúwẹ̀ ni, àbí ṣé mi ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀ ni. Ignorance of something nígbà míì, mi ò lè sọ pé mi ò mọ̀ pé tó o bá ní insurance you don't drive your car, but I never knew that my insurance ó ti run out. Ìjọ Saturday yẹn náà ṣẹ̀ wá send letter sí mi pé just to let you know that your car is not covered. Mo ní gbèsè rẹ olúwa. Ìjọ yẹn mi ò mú ìjọ yẹn. Okay, ìjọ kejì mo ní láti gbé mọ́tò ọkọ mi jáde. Ìjọ kejì mo ní láti sort the house because mo need. So àwọn kọ́kọ́ wà tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ní láti ṣe rules yẹn. Wọ́n á máa sọ pé wọ́n tún ní Nàìjíríà wọ́n ní ṣé mo pé bí Ogun State ṣe wà yẹn ó close mọ́ Lagos State. Èèyàn kan sọ fún mi nígbà tí mo wálé pé plate number tóun bá máa gbà òun máa lọ gba plate number Lagos State, òun máa lọ gba plate number Ogun State, so that tó bá mú un ní Lagos State wọn ò ní lè read the plate number òun dáadáa. Mo rò pé ẹ̀yin Nàìjíríà ṣe wá crooked báyìí gan náà. Tó bá mú káà mi, tó bá mú ní England níbà, tó bá dé another kìíní, it will give them all the information. So lè sọ pé torí pé òun gbé lọ́yọ̀ state nísìnyí kó wá lọ sí Lagos State kó wá lọ commit mẹ́ẹ̀ pé they will not identify your car. That's total lie. You see, this is what we are saying about developing our country. Irú ẹ̀kọ́ wo là ń kọ́ ara wa? Irú ẹ̀kọ́ wo là ń kọ́ àwọn ọmọ wa? Telling lies and lies and lies. Ìgbà tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ tó mú ẹni yẹn wàá máa ní ọmọ abẹ́ gbàdúrà káàkiri, ó ní mọ̀ pé wọ́n ló ti fọwọ́ ara ẹ̀ ṣe ra. There's some things you need to avoid. There's some things pé wọn kò yẹ kó bá ọmọlúàbí nídìí ẹ̀ pé ọmọlúàbí ó ṣe nǹkan báyìí ó ṣe nǹkan báyìí tó bá ti sọ fún ẹ pé if you don't have driving insurance don't drive, you don't drive. If you don't have MOT on your car, don't drive. It's for your safety. MOT is for your safety. MOT means pé color check mo tẹ̀ ti gbàgbé full meaning of MOT. But what is your cars, they want to check what is wrong with it. Tó bá yẹ pé táyà ẹni ò ṣiṣẹ́, they will tell you go and change that tire. Tó bá yẹ pé brakes ẹ ló ti fẹ́ fail, wọ́n á ní kó lọ before they will pass you. All those things, they will make sure everything is in shape, is in good order before they pass your MOT. Not like Nigeria tó jẹ́ pé MOT wọ́n á ní wo kíní yìí kò wá òkè ṣùgbọ́n màá pass ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣóyí ẹ kò sí yẹn bí báyìí. Because if anything happens, ẹni tó ṣe MOT yẹn mọ̀ pé òun ní problem. The last time tí mo lọ ṣe MOT mọ́tò mi, the guy said my tire is not good, that I have to go and change my tire before it can pass my MOT. Owó tí mi ò expect, I had to spend that money. Because tó o bá àti insurance ò bá sí lórí mọ́tò ẹ, they will not do your MOT. So you can see how these things work in this country. I think exactly that is what our president want to try and bring into the system. But we are so rugged that we don't want to change. And there's need for a change of behavior. There is need for a change of attitude. There is need for a change of the way we behave towards things.
Yes.
Our thinking faculty needs to change. That we need to be positive. We need to know that this thing that we are doing, should they affect what in future? Ṣé kíní tí mo fẹ́ ṣe táyà tí kò gbádùn yìí? Tó bá gbé òfin kan dé, ó ní àwọn public transport tó yẹ pé wọ́n máa ní láti lọ jù wọ́n sí òkun. Àwọn mọ́tò míì tó bá rí àwọn mọ́tò míì ní Nàìjíríà, wàá máa wò pé ṣé ọmọ èèyàn ló wọ inú mọ́tò yìí ṣá? Wọ́n máa wò pé ṣé ọmọ èèyàn ló wọ inú mọ́tò yìí? I pity some lives. Mo pity àwọn life kan tó jẹ́ pé ṣé irú mọ́tò yẹn náà wọ́n máa wọ inú mọ́tò yẹn? Please follow my YouTube page and my Instagram page. You will see us on Princess Adekiton on YouTube. On Instagram, you will see us on Princess-Adekiton-Talk Show. Please follow my 3 pages on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook. We are there to bring you more fantastic information and what is going on around the world. Probably, if time permits us tomorrow, I want us to come and talk about health. Anyway, please, you'll be seeing my video. I'm talking to people and I'm creating awareness on and King Solomon, if you want to cut, you can cut because of your credit. If you know that you have more credit, we can talk. Go on talking. Thank you. Thank you, King Solomon, for your contributions and for your time and everything. You've always been a fantastic and contributor to this show. May God be with you. Bless you. Please, I don't need to say, please help me to share. We are all adults, like I always say. Please, if you know you are enjoying our page, kindly help me to share and recommend our page. Like I was saying, I have a lot of videos out on my page. Oh, you came too late. Good evening, Topsy. You came too late. I can see you. Yes, okay. We've discussed so many things and you missed. Please follow our YouTube page on Princess Adekiton 22. My Instagram page, Onas Lily. Oh my God. Thompson, I didn't understand your. Yes, we will talk. We continue with our topic, fake life as well. Yes, so many things to talk about, to be honest. And I will be doing a short video, probably on health issues. And the topic I'm treating at the moment. Okay, no worries. Please help me copy the link, put it into your groups, please. Copy the link, put it into your groups, to your friends, please, Ejo. I will be doing short videos on health issues. Like I have done something on there's a lot to talk about. Ewerelele o, Okelere. Okelere, my sister. So I will be talking about high cholesterol. I've been talking about it. High cholesterol. High cholesterol, a lot of us don't know about it. We don't know about high cholesterol, or we know, but we don't even care about high cholesterol. And is a deadly disease. It is a deadly disease. To be honest, Yorùbá máa pè ní ìgbàjọ ìlóró ìra òṣì. That's not the answer. Delete that word, King Solomon. You delete it. Ewelelele Okelere. Kì í ṣe ìgbàjọ ìkorò. Can you delete it, please? When you say Ewelelele Okelere, okay? So, I will talk about it. And I will be dropping 3-minute videos. Just part 1, part 2, part 3. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. You will say, Okelere o. Ewerelele, werelele, ìgbàjọ ìlóró. Ìgbàjọ ìlóró. Ewerelele, ewerelele, ìgbàjọ ìlóró. Àwa lọmọ ìgbàjọ o. Àwa lọmọ ìgbàjọ o. Ewelele, ewerelele, ewerelele, ìgbàjọ ìlóró. Ọmọ ìgbàjọ ìlóró. Ewerelele, ewerelele, ìgbàjọ ìlóró. Àwa lọmọ ìgbàjọ o. Ìgbàjọ ìlóró. Welelele. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́. Tó sì ló jẹ́ kí n rántí ilé. Ó jẹ́ kí n rántí ilé lálẹ́ yìí. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́. Bí mo ṣe wá jọmọ ìgbàjọ náà, mo tún wá jẹ́ aya Àkúrẹ́. Méjèèjì ni, àtàkúrẹ́ àti ìgbàjọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, àlàkúrẹ́ olóyè mẹ́kun, ọmọ amúdásílẹ̀, ogun ẹnu tún ní ṣe. Àwọn àlàkúrẹ́ olómi méjì, wọ́n péjèjì lálá. Thank you. Ewelelele o, mo dúpẹ́. So I will be dropping videos on thank you so much, everybody. I can see you guys are just joining and we are finished for today. But please kindly help me share my video. I will be talking about high cholesterol, and I want all of us. Fogun ẹnu tún ní ṣe, wọ́n ti change oríkì yẹn, wọ́n fogun ẹnu pani mọ́, wọ́n fogun ẹnu tún ní ṣe ni. So bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, aya Àkúrẹ́ olóyè mẹ́kun, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Àyà Àkúrẹ́ olóyè mẹ́kun, ọmọ amúdásílẹ̀, ogun ẹnu tún ní ṣe. Àkúrẹ́ olóyè mẹ́kun, ọmọ amúdásílẹ̀, ogun ẹnu tún ní ṣe. So please, yes, please, Emma, if you go on